And there have been a lot of developments in this particular story, and they are trying to somehow, like, now all of a sudden the teenagers are the victims in this. The teens went to the teacher's house. I don't know if they knew that they were at his home. I feel like they did, but they were about to toilet paper his home. He came out and caught them. Now, there are reports saying that he was excited to catch them, that he was happy about this. Somehow or another, they're trying to get away. He ends up falling, tripping and falling. They run over him. He dies. There were 5 teens in total that were arrested for this, but the man's wife, the teacher's wife, actually wants the charges to be dropped. So that's kind of what's going on here. I'm going to share this updated story because it goes into what his family wants. And then you see like the people in the comments, they're just so sad. Oh my goodness. It's just an accident. It's just so tragic, and I have some issues with how this is panning out, particularly because black children, black teenagers never get this type of grace, even when they've done things that have been accidental. It's just amazing how people twist themselves into knots trying to defend terrible behavior on behalf of other populations, but when it comes to black kids, they're criminals regardless. Doesn't matter. Let's see this other story. Let's look into this other story. Let's watch this other video about this because it talks about where the family is in this situation and how things are panning out.
For a high school prank gone wrong. Police say 5 teenagers went to Jason Hughes' house around 11:30 Friday night to throw toilet paper at his trees. According to the sheriff's office, when Hughes, a math teacher at North Hall High School, came outside, the students, all 18 years old, tried to flee in 2 vehicles. Authorities say Hughes tripped and fell into the roadway, and one of the drivers, Jaden Wallace, ran him over. Police say Wallace and his friends, seen here in mugshots obtained by ABC affiliate WSB, tried to render aid to the teacher, but the 40-year-old later died at the hospital.
He was a great guy, God-fearing man. He would do anything. He'd take the shirt off his back and give it to you.
Wallace is now charged with first-degree vehicular homicide and reckless driving and could serve up to 15 years behind bars. Police have charged all 5 teenagers with criminal trespassing and littering on private property.
That the family wants to make really clear is that they knew these kids, that they loved them, and these kids loved the Hugheses. This was not a malicious act.
The Hughes family telling our team Jason knew these students were coming to his house and was excited to catch them during the prank. His family says this was a tragic accident and they fully support dropping the criminal charges against all the teenagers.
I'm sorry, his family don't love him. It's no way. It's no way. Nobody. Let me just let it keep going.
And the victim's wife, Laura, is also a teacher at the same high school. In a statement to ABC News, the family says, quote, "We are thankful for the outpouring of prayers and support as we grieve the loss of Jason. We ask that you continue to pray for our family and also for the students involved in the accident along with their families."
Okay, so that's the story, right? They go to his home. They said that he knew that they were coming. I stand corrected. They were not toilet papering the home. It was going to be on the trees, which is still annoying. But apparently he was looking forward to this. He saw them. This is my thing. These students there is a petition on change.org. Let's actually go to that petition. Let's look at that petition. So this is the story on NBC News. So almost 4,000 people, I'm sorry, almost 5,000 people have signed this petition in which they are asking that the DA of Hall County, that the Hall County DA respects the family wishes and drop the charges against these teens. They're saying that this is an accident and justice should be compassionate and it should be proportional to what they did. And I just find that crazy. I truly find that crazy. Because number one, Black children, again, are never given this amount of grace. And how did the students become the victims? Where are their parents? Did their parents know that they were going to be doing this prank? And when you talk about an accident, they're saying, oh, he tripped and fell and he ran over him, but they tried to save him. It doesn't matter. You hit him. You hit him. And I'm just wondering, the wife is saying she wants the charges dropped. These are great kids. They shouldn't be, punished in this way. Justice should be compassionate. It should have compassion, respect our wishes. But what would this man wish? He is dead, never to come back again. Do you think he's okay with being dead? And because he was excited to catch him, he somehow be okay with being dead? That I just don't I don't understand how the teenagers have now become the victims in this situation. So their family, in this quote from NBC News, it says, our family is determined to prevent a separate tragedy from occurring, ruining the lives of these students. But this man did. This would be counter to Jason's lifelong dedication of investing in the lives of these children, the same children that killed him. Yes, it could be an accident, but you still have to face the consequences of your actions. And I just wonder, had these been Black students, would this energy be like that? And there are some people who are agreeing with me, who are saying, yeah, this is awful, but these kids, they need to be punished for this. Everybody's, oh, this is just playful. It wasn't intentional. This is so tragic. Yeah, it says, it just doesn't matter. It's like his life didn't matter to me. That's what it's giving. They should not be let free. It wasn't a freak accident. You don't run up. This is my thing. Where are the security cameras? Where are the ring cameras? Because if he tripped and fell and you're trying to get away, something's not adding up to me. Y'all toilet paper in the tree. He come out and catch y'all. Now, if he was looking for you to be doing this, like his family said, that he was excited, he was expecting it, why run out and possibly be running after the car? I'm trying to figure out how he got from his yard to being in the street to where he would get run over because he tripped. And if they're trying to make it seem like there was some type of agreement, like, yeah, we know where you live, we gonna be there. But if that were the case, why run off in the vehicle to where you're maybe in fear and you're not paying attention and you hit him, you didn't see him trip? It's just things are not adding up to me for this. This does not sound like a freak accident. This is something that they definitely need to be held accountable for. You fell in the streets while they were driving off. Did you fall in front of them? It's just so many questions. Something is not making sense to me. Now, someone says here in these comments, the kids were in two cars. The driver backed up his car, not realizing the teacher was behind the car, and slipped and fell. Someone said, well, this is suspicious. If he was reckless, who reverses really fast to escape forward? How did the teacher fall on the road before the vehicles drove off? If he already knew and popped the door open, then the students must have been behind. It's just something is not adding up to me. It's just really not. Am I missing something? Let me know. People are saying, stop calling it a prank gone wrong. Let me share the tab when I'm reading these comments. Feels weird that they didn't realize he was so close. Overexcited teenager driving it late at night, a lot can happen. It's just the excuses. It's the excuses. Tripped and fell into a roadway. Any witnesses besides the teens? Very odd change of events. He knew they were coming, but he still managed to chase them or go on the street while they were in vehicles at night. Like, it just doesn't make sense. And they're saying he was there at midnight when they should have been at home. This is just a lot. And the fact that his wife, once the charge dropped, is a bit, I don't know. I just know Black kids wouldn't get this amount of grace. Something is fishy with this story. But it looks like the public is so ready to exonerate them that we may never get the truth. But this is very, very interesting. Let me know what y'all think about this. I'm going to move on to the next story. Thank you for watching this video clip. Click the link in the description box or in the comment section to watch the full video, and be sure to subscribe for more.